Have you ever stood in front of a man you truly liked, and suddenly your words disappeared? Like your heart knew what it wanted to say, but your mouth forgot how to speak? You're not alone, and you're definitely not broken. Talking to someone you fancy can feel like walking a tightrope. You want to sound confident, but not cocky, sweet, but not desperate, and most of all, you want him to feel something real. In this video, I'm going to share something deeply personal, my best advice on how to talk to a man you like without sounding awkward. Not cheesy pickup lines, not manipulative tactics, just the kind of connection that makes him pause and look at you differently. So, if you've ever felt like you just don't know what to say, stay with me till the end, because I promise, by the time you're done watching, you'll not only know what to say, but how to say it from your heart. And hey, if you enjoy heartfelt videos about love, emotions, and real human connection, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel. It helps this little community grow, and it means the world to me. Let's begin and talk about talking to him. Start with something honest, even if it's simple. You don't need the perfect line. You need the real one. When you first speak to someone you're drawn to, your brain might want to perform, to be impressive. But the heart, it just wants connection. That's why the best way to start talking to a man you like is with honesty. Simple, vulnerable honesty. Try something like, "I'm a little nervous to say this, but I really like your energy." Or, "You have this peaceful vibe, and I wanted to say hi." These words don't have to be poetic. What makes them powerful is that they're real. Have you ever had someone say something genuine to you, something small but heartfelt, and it stayed with you all day? That's what you're creating. Because when you open with truth, you open his heart, not just his ears. And you know what? Most men are not used to that kind of emotional honesty. They're used to games, mixed signals, or polite silence. But when you break that pattern, even with a simple, "You seem like someone I'd enjoy talking to," you suddenly become unforgettable. You're not just another woman in the room. You're the one who dared to be warm. Isn't it beautiful how something so soft can be so powerful? So next time you want to talk to him, skip the script. Start with something honest and watch what happens. Compliments that touch his soul, not just his ego. A lot of people say, just compliment him. But let's go deeper. When you like someone, your compliments have the power to nurture him emotionally. Men, even the confident ones, carry quiet insecurities. They rarely hear compliments about their presence, their energy, or the way they make people feel. So instead of saying, "You look hot," try saying, "You have a calm energy that makes people feel safe." "You make silence feel comfortable." That's rare. There's something about your smile. It's kind. These are the kinds of words that touch his heart, not just his surface. Have you ever watched a man's eyes light up when he feels seen? That glow? That softness in his expression? It's because for once, he's not being judged. He's being appreciated. When you speak to the man you like, give him the kind of compliment that makes him feel like a person, not just a performer. Because behind that casual coolness, there's a boy who's starving to feel emotionally accepted. This builds a bond, not a fake one, a real one. So, the next time he does something sweet or thoughtful or quietly impressive, say it out loud, with warmth, with presence, with love in your voice, because words from a woman's heart can stay with a man for life. Use questions that open him up, not shut him down. Talking to someone you like isn't just about what you say. It's also about what you invite him to share. Avoid the small talk trap. Instead of asking, "What do you do?" Ask, what makes you feel alive? When do you feel most like yourself? What's something you've always wanted to say but never did? These questions don't just create conversation, they create emotion. Men want to be understood just as deeply as women do, but most don't get the chance. When you ask him something that speaks to his inner world, you become someone he can be real with, someone he can trust. And that's magnetic. You're not just filling the silence, you're building a space he wants to return to. Have you ever met someone who made you feel like your words mattered? Be that person for him. Ask what he believes in, what he fears, what made him smile today. When you talk like this, you're no longer just talking, you're connecting. Let your silence speak sometimes. Words are beautiful. But silence? Silence can be powerful too. Sometimes when you're nervous, you feel like you need to keep talking, but you don't. A gentle pause, a soft smile, a shared glance. That's where real intimacy grows. When you're with a man you like, allow moments of silence to stretch a little. Not awkwardly, but comfortably. Sit beside him and just be there. Let your eyes speak. Let your body language soften. Let him feel your presence. Have you ever sat with someone and felt deeply connected, even without words? That's not by accident. That's because silence, when shared with the right person, is sacred. So talk, yes, but also pause and just exist with him. You'd be surprised how much a man feels when you're not saying a thing. But your energy is speaking volumes. Don't be afraid to be playful or tease a little. Flirting doesn't have to be intense. It can be light. Fun, even silly. Men love a woman who can laugh with them, especially when that laughter feels warm, not mocking. So tease him gently, playfully. Oh, so you're one of those deep thinkers, huh? Wait, are you this charming with everyone? These little nudges create chemistry. They show confidence. But more importantly, they show you're enjoying yourself, and that's contagious. Flirting isn't just about attraction. It's about creating emotional tension with sweetness. It's like a dance, a rhythm, a give and take. Have you ever felt that playful spark that made your heart beat faster? Give that to him. Let him feel your joy, your glow, your spirit. Because sometimes all a man really wants is to feel like he's the reason you're smiling. When in doubt, speak from the heart. This is the most important part. If you ever feel unsure of what to say, come back to your heart. Breathe, slow down, and just say the thing that's real. You could say, I really enjoy talking to you. You make me feel calm. I don't know where this is going, but I like it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. Men remember the women who made them feel safe to be real. Not the ones who were flawless, but the ones who were present. So when you speak with warmth, with truth, with hope. Let your heart be loud, even if your voice is soft. Because love doesn't need the perfect line. It just needs a real moment. And you are more than enough for that. So now you know, you don't need magic words to win his heart. You just need your words, spoken with feeling, kindness, and courage. It's not about impressing him, it's about expressing yourself. If you've ever stumbled or froze in front of someone you liked, I hope this gave you some peace, some strength, some warmth to carry with you the next time love walks into your life. Because you are not awkward, you are human, and your heart deserves to be heard. If this video touched you, even just a little, please take a second to like it, maybe even leave a comment. I'd love to hear your stories, your experiences, your questions, and if you haven't already, I'd be so happy to have you subscribe. This channel is a space for love, healing, and connection, and you belong here. Thank you for spending your time with me today, truly. I hope this helped you feel a little more confident and a lot more you. Remember, you're not too much. You're not too quiet. You're just right for the person who's meant to hear you. Keep shining, keep feeling, and speak your truth, always.